Welcome to Grandma Olivia's Corner. Today I'll be reading Lola Levine, Drama Queen by Monica Brown and illustrated by Angela Dominguez. Dear Diarrhea, I can't sleep. I want to juggle my soccer ball, but I'm pretty sure that would wake everyone else up. I could paint on the walls of my room, but I'm not feeling full of what my artist dad calls creative expression. What I am feeling is full of energy inside and out. Sometimes my thoughts are like monkeys jumping up and down in my head saying, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Sometimes my monkeys are swinging from trees. I'm excited for school tomorrow because Miss Garcia says there will be a surprise. I love surprises. I can't imagine anything better than the last surprise, which involved worms and garbage. My monkeys are getting tired. Shalom and buenas noches. Love, Lola Levine. Chapter 1. Walk, don't run. My name is Lola Levine, and the truth is little brothers are sometimes a pain. At least mine's is. Lola, Zola, Granola, it's time to get up, yells Ben right in my ear. Ouch, I say, and pull the covers over my head. Usually I'm up before Ben. Why am I so tired? Oh yeah, I couldn't sleep. Cow barn, I mumble into my pillow. I can't say darn because that's a word Mom would rather I didn't use. It just doesn't sound nice, she says. Dolores, Boris, Morris, wake up. Ben keeps going with his awful rhymes until I'm up and out of bed. Ben, I say, don't try to rhyme, you moly line. I like words a lot, and I'm good at rhyming them. I'm much better at rhyming than my brother Ben, in my opinion, and I have lots of opinions. Dolores, Ben shouts again. He knows I don't like being called that. I like my nickname, Lola, much better. My middle name is Esther, and I like that. According to my grandma Levine, my bubby, Esther means star in Hebrew. Want to hear a joke, Lola? Ben asked. He likes telling jokes. What do kitties eat for dessert? I don't know, I grumble. Mice cream, he says. Get it? Get it? Mice instead of ice? I get it, I say. Ever since Mom and Dad agreed that we would get a kitten this summer, Ben started with the cat jokes. I stretch my hands toward the ceiling. If I jump up, I can almost touch the stars Dad and I painted on the ceiling a few weeks ago. It really was fun until I got paint in my eyes. After that, Mom made sure both Dad and I wore goggles when we decided to paint ceilings. Ben thought our paint goggles looked cool, so now he wears them even when he isn't painting. They're big and round, and I think they might look good on him a bit. Now Ben's trying to touch his hands to the ceiling too, only he thinks it will be easier if he jumps off my dresser. Thonk! He lands on the floor hard. Thonk, kaplunk! He tries again. This time Dad yells, "What's going on up there?" Hurry or you'll be late for school. He and Mom takes turns driving us to school each morning. Mom must have an early assignment for the newspaper because she's gone by the time we get downstairs. Dad's making pancakes, but it's taking really long because he is trying to make them into different shapes. Dad's an artist who believes in creative expression, even with pancakes. Sometimes, when I am upset, he gives me a piece of paper and a pencil and tells me to draw my feelings. I like art, but I like words better than pictures when it comes to feelings. Finally, the pancakes are ready. Mine looks like an ear, Ben complains. It's a whale, Dad says. See the blueberry eye? I thought that was an earring, Ben says. I'm not sure what my pancake is. but I don't want to hurt Dad's feelings. So I say, "Looks great, Dad," and bite into what I think is a snail. I think Dad's better with paint. In the driveway, we get into Dad's orange car, what Dad calls his people mover. I guess the people mover doesn't move very fast because it takes forever to warm up and we are late for school. I get sent to the office for a late slip. "Hi, Principal Plot," I say, peeking into her office. Principal Plot isn't just my principal. She's also the mother of my super best friend, Josh Plot. She looks up from her desk. "Good morning, Lola," she says with a frown. Principal Plot frowns a lot, especially around me. "Are you in trouble?" she asks. "No," I say. "I'm just late. It's because my dad was making creative pancakes and our people mover was slow." Principal Plot looks up at the ceiling and takes a deep breath. Her ceiling is plain white. "I've got stars on my ceiling, Principal Plot. You should come over and see them." "Lola," Principal Plot interrupts, "aren't you late for class?" "Yes," I say. "So shouldn't you get going?" she asks. "Yes," I say, and start to sprint to class. But I have my backpack on, and I guess I forgot to zip it because everything spills out. "Lola, no running in the halls," Principal Plot says. "You know better than that." "Sorry, Principal Plot, I forgot." "I hope you're not exasperated, Principal Plot. My mom uses the word exasperated a lot. She said it's a nice way of saying that you're annoyed. It's a cool word in my opinion." "Lola," Principal Plot says, "if you don't get going right now, I promise I will be exasperated. Now walk, don't run to class." Chapter 2. Wave like wheat. Before I go to lunch, I leave a note on Mrs. Garcia's chair. "Dear Miss Garcia, are we going to find out about the surprise today? I'm so tired of waiting. You told me not to ask again in class, but I'm not in class right now. I'm outside playing soccer. I hope I don't actually know because I'm not actually outside yet. And I think you're eating lunch at your desk reading my note, unless you have yard duty. If you do, please close this note right now because I might be in class when you find this note and you might be exasperated. Shalom, Lola Levine." When I come back from lunch, Miss Garcia is smiling and I don't see my note, so I guess she isn't exasperated with me. Miss Garcia is the best. "Are you ready for the surprise?" Miss Garcia asks. "Yes," we say. Finally, I couldn't even concentrate during the soccer game over lunch. Alyssa Goldstein scored on me, which I dislike very much. For the next 8 weeks, we are going to have a special drama class with a special drama teacher who will come twice a week, Miss Garcia says. At the end of the class, we will have a class play. A new teacher? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Miss Garcia is my favorite teacher ever, and I'm not sure what a drama class involves. I have heard Mom use the word dramatic. Last time my grandma Levine visited, for example, I heard Mom ask, "Dad, why is your mother so dramatic?" I didn't know what she meant, so I borrowed Mom's dictionary. There were a lot of different definitions for dramatic, but I picked the ones that said, number 1, extreme and sudden. Number 2, attracting attention, causing people to look and listen. Mom must have been talking about the way Bubby hugs extremely tight. And now that I think about it, Bubby does get a lot of attention, mostly because of how she dresses. She looks like a rainbow and always wears colorful shawls and scarves. I think that is why my dad became an artist. And it is easy to listen carefully when Bubby talks because she talks really, really loud. I talk loud too, especially on the soccer field. And sometimes in class, Last year, when I was in first grade, I used to get in trouble a lot for being loud. My teacher would say, Lola Levine, use your inside voice. This is my inside voice, I always answered. For some reason, my teacher didn't like that answer very much. But it seemed like when she talked to me, she always used a voice you could hear all the way outside. It was very confusing. Miss Garcia lines us up and we get ready to go to the gym. Psst, Josh, I say. Do you think I'm dramatic? Definitely, Josh whispers back, smiling. We get to the gym where our new teacher is waiting. Students, Miss Garcia says, give a warm Northland Elementary welcome to Miss Tinkle. When I see Miss Tinkle, I'm not sure where to look. I've never seen someone with so many sparkles. She has on big, shiny butterfly earrings and about 100 bracelets, which clink and clank together when she moves her arms. And guess what? Miss Tinkle moves her arms a lot. Good afternoon, students, she says with a wave of her arms. She sort of reminds me of a butterfly, actually, because she is wearing a big orange shirt and green pants. I see that she's wearing sandals too, with purple glitter toenail polish. She even has rings on her toes. Wait until I tell Mom. Good afternoon, Miss Tinkle, we all say. I think I say it a little louder than everyone else because she looks straight at me. Welcome to drama class, everyone. We'll be working together this spring. The word drama comes from the Greek word for action. And here you will learn to act and tell a story on stage. It's hard to pay attention because I'm thinking about Miss Tinkle, about her name actually. Tinkle? It reminds me of something, but I'm not sure what. Then I remember a silly rhyme my mom made up and used to sing to me. My little Lola with her smiling dimples, tell mommy when it's time to tinkle. My little Lola bumblebee, tell me when it's time to wee. All of a sudden, I really have to go to the bathroom. Miss Tinkle, I raise my hand. May I be excused? I have to tinkle, I mean pee. I should have said use the bathroom. Michaela Miller laughs and whispers something to Alyssa. When they whisper, it's usually about me. And I dislike that very much. I see other kids giggling too, and even Josh thinks it's funny. Miss Tinkle does not look too happy. Fine, she says, you may use the restroom. Then Juan Gomez raises his hand and says, Miss Tinkle, I need to tinkle too. May I be excused? Now everyone is laughing. Silence, Miss Tinkle says. I'll have you know that the word tinkle is a sound, not only an action. To prove her point, she waves her arms and little bells, and her bracelets make a tinkling sound. When Juan and I get back from the bathroom, the class is in a big circle, and Miss Tinkle's cheeks are red. I feel bad because I think I'm the reason everyone laughed at her name. And I'm sure I know how she feels. Not very good. Okay, class, let's warm up, says Miss Tinkle. Excuse me. I can lean warm-ups, I say. I'm the captain of the soccer team, the orange smoothies, and I lead warm-ups all the time. Nobody cares, Lola, says Alyssa. I try to follow Dad's advice to ignore people when they are being mean. We're going to warm up with the improv games today, class, Miss Tinkle says. Why do we have to warm up for the drama? Juan asks. Well, Miss Tinkle says, we need to warm up our acting muscles. I don't understand. I don't know what improv means. And I have no clue which of my muscles is my acting one. I'm not talking about the muscles in your body. I'm talking about warming up your mind and letting your imagination run free, Miss Tinkle explains. Improvisation teaches you how to create without any preparation. You have to think on your feet. Now raise your hands in the air. Wave like wheat. Wave like wheat, I whisper to Josh. How does wheat wave? Like this, he says, and waves his hands, bops on his head. Now buzz like a bee, Miss Tinkle says. And the whole class buzzes, which is fun until people start poking one another and yelling, "You've been stung!" Alyssa doesn't like the game. I guess because she yells, "Lola just poked me in the eye, and my mom isn't going to like this." I actually poked Alyssa's cheek, which is very different in my opinion. Miss Tinkle quite quickly tells us to pretend we are frogs, ribbiting and hopping around. But things get a little crazy when Juan tries to leap over Josh and ends up knocking over a trash can. A full trash can, which includes the grape juice someone didn't finish at lunch and a smelly tuna sandwich. Miss Tinkle, who is looking a little less twinkly, says, "Statues! Stand perfectly still and silent like statues." Then with a tinkle and a clink and a clang of her bracelets, she walks toward the door of the gym where Miss Garcia is waiting. I think we've had enough drama. Learn enough about drama today, Miss Tinkle says. Class dismiss. I hope you enjoyed the first 2 chapters. Join us again for Lola Levine, Drama Queen.